I'm Tan Keng Hao. I'm RF Application Consultant at Advantest. Advantest is a leading automatic test and measurement equipment which is focused on engineering, device bring-up, and high-volume manufacturing of multiple domains such as high-performance computing, automotive, RF, and mixed-signal devices in production. For ultra-wideband, it's just like any other integrated circuits. It requires manufacturing and then development of the device and bring it to the market out there. And for us, Advantest, we actually provided an instrument that has the capability to test those devices within the standard and then ensure that those devices adhere to the standards test requirement. Today we are going to showcase the new instrument on V93K. We call it Wavescale RF20EX. And then this is the physical card of Wavescale RF20EX. And this card actually have 8 subsystems and then able to support the frequency of 50 megahertz to 20 gigahertz with 2 gigahertz bandwidth. And this card will be installed inside here. There's a miniature of the tester, and then they will be installed inside the test head itself. And for the test head, you will have a cable to bring it to the interface. We call it our RF interface here. And this interface, one of the RFIM, or we call it RFIM interface, we have 32 ports, and each of the card actually able to support 2 RFIM, which is up to 64 ports. So be aware that each of the ports have the same capability of the 50 megahertz to 20 gigahertz with a 2 gigahertz bandwidth bidirectional. So this makes it very flexible for the user to use our channel to actually perform the multi-site testing. And how does this connect to the customer device? And actually this is the RF port, SMP port here. We have a dedicated cable that this cable actually will bring to the 2.92 mm interface, and then this one will be actually docked into, we call it this RF interface bracket here. And this bracket will actually connect to the we call it dub board, sometimes we call it load board, that actually where the customer device that hook up with the handler for production testing. Nowadays, the challenge of the software is we actually need to be able to have a high volume manufacturing, teamwork, and then managing a complexity. So the software itself is actually building a lot of tools, instrument view, and then the card view, and then the software capability enable the user to do the testing and device bring up easily. So for example, this is a frequency domain plot, spectrum, and then we can do the spectrum mask, time domain analysis, and then also all these like pulse mask and so on. So this is an example of demodulation capability that to perform the spectrum mask as well as the different channel type. There's a channel 9, channel 7. Those some are actually go beyond 1 gigahertz. Yeah. So with this, this is a showcase for today with RF20EX, the leading ATE instrument for ultra-wideband and combo chips production testing. To the user and industry, the first thing first is the usability. So it actually allow us to, because the software has been proven and then we have built in with a lot of debug tool, the experience of bringing up the device become easier. And then also it's also easier to package your program into the high volume manufacturing. And then another benefit, of course, is that the hardware capability itself, the spec, the frequency, the bandwidth, that is actually suitable for ultra-wideband testing, so make the testing of ultra-wideband like never before. This ultra-wideband, we know that the standard has been moving from 4Z to 4AB. And then, of course, for Advantest, we did not stop here. We also monitor this closely and continues with our development, engineering development to support 4AB. So now we are talking about narrowband axis, multi-millisecond, and then also there are new standards that's being discussed as sensing device and so on. So we are working on that. We are working with our partners and to develop, and then our R&D also working hard on the demodulation capability in order to support the users and the industry. To learn more about our Advantest product, please visit our website, https://www.advantest.com.